Hey there. Welcome back to my channel. We started a new journey in the previous video and now it's time to show off the evolutions of the starters that you have chosen. I'm really excited for this and I hope you guys are too, so gear up and let's begin. The first starter I want to show is the fire starter, Pundle. As I said in the last video, the idea for the starters are that they start reflecting the image of a certain class of wealth, with a bit of specification. Pundle was a pampered but noble baby that symbolizes some spoiled kids with rich parents and stuff. With that in mind, let's meet its evolution. Ignine, the fire dog Pokemon. Ignines are Pokemon that tend to get very tired and exhausted frequently. Their survival rates are very low because of this. Those that are strong enough will survive through this phase and come out a lot stronger. Experts suggest that the main source of this rapid exhaustion is the pampered development during its pre-evolved state. The name comes from ignite and canine. So Ignine's idea is basically that the spoiled child has grown up to his teens and is exposed to reality. The cozy blanket has shrunk in size and that's irritating for him. One of the main factors of the design I went with is that it looks very tired, and this is because since he came from a form where he had everything delivered on a platter, he finds it hard to adjust to a world where he needs to fend for himself and grows tired really fast and rapidly while doing so. But if this teenage form survives until it reaches the next stage, all the experience and hardships he faced would pay off big time, so without further ado, let's see what it evolves into. Wolfernus, the street wolf Pokemon. Wolfernuses are incredibly strong Pokemon that has faced the trials of the wild, has come out much stronger. They are driven, aggressive and competitive in nature. They get along well with harsh trainers and craves more and more challenges in life. The name comes from wolf and furnace. I wanted Wolfernus to look a lot like a street fighter, because it marries the concept of street dogs, feral wolves, and gangs or gangsters who dominate rural streets. I wanted him to be a more positive version of that, like he has made a successful career out of street fight tournaments and stuff instead of just meaningless violence. I wanted it to be an incredibly strong Pokemon for everything it went through in its previous stage. Now it's time to look at the water starter, Surchik. Surchik's idea was about the wealth you acquire because of luck and lose it quickly, like people who win the lottery. So Surchik's evolution goes from poor to rich to middle. Without further ado, let's meet its evolved form. Larusia, the lucky bird Pokemon. Larusies are Pokemon that are incredibly agile and fast, enabling them to be great at acquiring their food. Larusies are very proud Pokemon that deliberately and dramatically displays the golden patterns on its neck and chest to other Pokemon and humans. Experts suggest that this is a mating strategy but are confused at why they do it even outside mating season. Larusia's name comes from Larus, the genus name of seagulls, and sea. Larusia needed to look like a rich dude, but obviously without sacrificing the fact that it's a non-human creature. So I made jewelry-like patterns and made it stand in a confident, show-off-like pose. It was a design that was a bit confusing to do, but I liked the result I came up with, and I hope you do too. If you do have any feedback, I would like to hear it in the comments below. And without further ado, let's meet the evolution of Larusia. Osiatros, the wandering bird Pokemon. Osiatroses are Pokemon that spends most of its time flying over the ocean. They have the largest wingspan of any bird Pokemon. They usually keep their wings only half folded while not in flight to keep their bodies cool. A mysterious behavior of carrying helpless Pokemon to safety has also been increasingly cited by experts, and they cannot understand why they do this. Osiatros needed to symbolize the phase of life where the money you won in the lottery has been kind of used up, and now you're unemployed and looking for an income source. Or you've saved up enough to travel around the world. Osiatros needed to look amazing and needed to show the huge wingspan of the albatross. But this was difficult without shrinking the body size. Eventually I came up with a solution. I would show the wings half folded so that the inside of the wings could also be seen and the silhouette would look majestic and remind you of the ocean. And now for the final starter Pokemon and its evolution. Poreleaf's design, and the designs of the evolutions were supposed to symbolize the complete opposite of Pundle's. Poreleaf showed poverty. The story was of a curious mind in poverty working hard to get to the top. So without further ado, let's meet its evolutions. Hogariot, the chariot Pokemon. Hogariots are famous for the dent on their back that has developed from the depression that it had in the pre-evolution. Hogariots have been used in war, commutation, and transport of goods from ancient times. Hogariots are some of the most resourceful Pokemon to ever exist. Hogariots, which is Hog and Chariot, design was supposed to show the class of people who are really hard-working and does not complain about their situations. Instead, with what strength they have, tried to climb up the ladder one step at a time. If it starts as a toilet cleaner, so be it, but they want to learn more about the world, utilize everything in their tool belt, make a plan and work hard to see through it to completion. They are the embodiment of the phrase "when life gives you lemons, make lemonade." This is why I decided to make the hole on his back into a dent that looks like it can be used to travel by not only humans, but other Pokemon. And now let's look at the final evolution of this lineup. Emperor, the King Boar Pokemon. Emperors were once considered to be royal Pokemon that served as pets and bodyguards to the royal family. Some Emperors can grow to enormous sizes that they can support entire ecosystems on the trees that grow on their back. Emperors are highly intelligent and defensive of their loved ones and has incredible defensive strength to support this behavior. Emperor's name obviously comes from Emperor and Boar. Emperor symbolizes those whose hard work and determination has paid off and are now enjoying riches and luxuries that was only accessible to the privileged and so-called upper-class people before. It symbolizes leadership and mental strength to face adversity. This is why I gave it a mane. Indian boars have this sort of a mane-like thing on its neck back, and I built on that to make that part covered in trees and give it a whole lion-like mane to show royalty and leadership. So those are the evolutions of the starter Pokemon. What do you guys think? Which starter did you choose and what do you think of their evolutions? Tell me all of these in the comments below because I am craving your feedback. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and if you haven't already, please do click the like and subscribe buttons to let me know you liked the video. I really enjoy doing these videos, so we'll be continuing making Pokemon for this new region, which I want to remind you, still does not have a name, so if you have any suggestions for region names, let me know in the comments below. I plan on making the 2 remaining cover legendaries next, so turn on the notifications to all to be notified when it drops. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.